Hi guys, welcome back to my video. Today I'm going to be showing you my current favorite K-beauty makeup products that take me from this to this. Recently, I've been trying a lot of new K-beauty products and I'm loving the results. You guys know I can't gatekeep, so let's get into the video. First favorite is the Anua Peach 70 Niacinamide Serum. If you want a glowy base, this is the product you need to get. The serum is not super watery, it's a little bit more on the thicker side and it's a little bit more sticky. So when you apply it to your face, it just gives the most gorgeous glow and it stays on. I've used a lot of serums for my skin prep, but none of them have had the glow like this one does. One layer is enough, but if you really want the maximum shine and glossiness, I like to do 2 layers. Your skin will literally be reflecting and any foundation you put on it will make it look just as dewy. The TXA serum they have is also really good for this, but because it has a lot of acids, I don't love doing it as much underneath my makeup as this one, but they have the exact same feeling, so it works either way. Next is a new and very underrated favorite, the Yepo Beauty Cushion Foundation, and yes, it is in my skin tone, and it's actually from a Black-owned K-beauty brand, so they're Black-owned and Korean-owned, and their focus is inclusivity in K-beauty, so their current shade range focuses on brown skin tones. First of all, the shade match is absolutely gorgeous. As a neutral, cool brown skin girly, it can be really hard to find shades for me, but this one matched so well. I was really happy. The formula is very lightweight. It truly feels like there's nothing on your face, and for the coverage, I would really say it's about medium to buildable. It's not super low coverage like a lot of other K-beauty cushion foundations. What I love the most is the finish. It's not super matte or super dewy. I would say that it just has a very natural skin-like finish. It really does give my skin but better, and it makes me tempted to just leave it like that and go out the house. That's how much I like it. The Lily by Red Love Beam Cheek Balm in 02. When I tell you guys, I have not put this down since I bought it. You guys know I love pale blushes, and this is really pale. And this is my first time actually ever trying a cream K-beauty pale blush, but it's the perfect brightening blush for my under eyes, and it's great for layering. You can see it has a lot of color payoff, so a little bit goes a long way with this. I've usually only ever done dark blush, then layer with pale, and then dark again, but doing pale blush layered with pale and then dark, it changes the game. I've used it with fingers, brush, and sponge, and no pilling or patching, which is really important for cream blushes, especially if it's going on your under eyes, but she works beautifully and leaves the most subtle, soft, brightening under eye blush look. Now for my pale powder blush, it has to be the 3CE Mood Recipe Face Blush in Mono Pink. 3CE is a very staple makeup brand by Korean makeup artists, and I'm always seeing them use this blush. So of course I had to buy it, and guys, the hype is very much real. It's super blurring. Like genuinely, your under eyes are gonna look filtered if you use this. And the formula is very buttery, not chalky at all. I have multiple colors of this blush, but Mono Pink is one of the best selling ones, and it's the perfect muted, rosy, neutral pink blush color that's great for everyday wear. To keep my base from looking cakey, I always go in with some sort of facial spray, and I love the Jungsay Mool Essential Mool Micro Fitting Mist. One thing about this spray, it has a very fine mist. It feels like absolutely nothing is going on your face, and normally I don't like that, but lately I've just been loving it so much for makeup. And other than makeup, it also doubles as a skincare booster mist, so it feels really hydrating while melting in all the powders on my face. My skin just looks so good and nice and refreshed, very natural looking. It's so yummy. For brows, I've actually had a couple misses from K-beauty, but I absolutely love this one. The Roman Han All Brow Cara in Mild Woody. It's the perfect lighter shade of brown to slightly lighten up my eyebrows. But the biggest thing I love about it is that it actually does not move. I feel like a lot of brow mascaras focus mostly on the coloring effect and not so much on how it actually sets the brows in place. But once I apply this to my brows, it does not move. You can really feel that it has actually set the brow in place, and I don't have to use a brow gel separately. I like to use it before and after filling in my brows. I just feel like it gives a very soft look and it makes sure that I don't overdo it. The color is just perfect for my ashy colored brow hairs and gives the best subtle lightening effect for the makeup look. For eyeshadow, my absolute all-time favorite is the Unlecia Olive Coral Pink palette. It's truly one of my most used palettes for everyday makeup. Biggest reason why I like this palette is because the colors are very soft and light, meaning that it goes really nice for any sort of natural makeup look. And especially when I'm doing a pink makeup look like pink blush, pink lips, I never do an actual pink eye makeup look to match. I always do some super soft, neutral eye makeup look most of the time using this palette. If you build up the colors intensely, you'll you'll get a lot of those orange and warm tone colors. But if you go very lightly, it'll be just a nice little wash of color over your eye. So it's very neutral and can work with a lot of different colors. The glitters in this palette are absolutely amazing as well. One of my favorites. If I want any sort of natural looking glitter, I always reach for these ones. It's also one of my go-to palettes for Egyo style makeup. Like, you see how natural it looks on my skin. I just love these colors together. It's just the best palette for a regular, everyday, neutral eye makeup look. A new favorite for Egyo style has been the I'm Shadow Stick Shimmer in the shade 003 Pink Charm. This has really been my go-to Egyo style shimmer stick. I've tried a lot of Egyo style pens for glitter and shimmer and stuff like that, and usually the colors are too bright, but this color just works so perfectly. It's not super white, but it's not too dark where it doesn't really show up and do its job, which is highlighting. And it's not very glittery either. It has a very pearlescent finish, so it does have a little bit of sheer coverage to add color to the eye makeup look, because not all the time do you want to use actual glitter. I know, that's crazy, right? But sometimes something that's not super eye-catching actually works better, and that's why I love this. For lashes, I've been really obsessed with the natural look, like my lashes but better. And the ones that instantly give me that look are the Kore & Co Talk Talk Hara Filter Individual Lashes. I have them in the length 12mm, which I think is really perfect. It just really looks like I have super long natural lashes. Obviously, the look is not complete without glitter, and this has to be one of my top favorite ones so far. The Glow Shattered Glass Glitter in 1979. I've seen a lot of Korean makeup artists and influencers using this, so I got really interested in it. I don't know what they put in this, but it's so reflective. And I've tried a lot of liquid glitters, but none of them really reflect like how this one does. Every time I move my head, it just reflects and shines so beautifully. It makes my eyes look super starry-eyed. And a little bit goes a really long way with this, so you just have to make sure not to put on too much, because it could easily become overwhelming and ruin the look. So just dabbing a little bit with the applicator and blending out with my finger works the best. And it looks so stunning on the eyes. I've been on a huge highlighter kick lately, and I've bought so many K-Beauty highlighters, but the top one has to be this Clio Prism Highlighter Duo in Cream Fizz. It has two finishes. One is a more opaque pearlescent finish, while the other one is more glittery. Most of the time I use the glittery one because I just like glittery highlighters, but I also love mixing the two together. But I just love this color. Normally I don't like these super champagne-y type of shades, but something about this specific one just brings me back to it every time. I think because it has a little bit more gold, it's not so champagne bright white. It just blends in so nicely with my skin tone, and it really just makes it look like my skin is shining. I also love pairing my highlighter along with that glow glitter. This has become a little bit of a signature for me, just a little bit beneath my outer corner. So now every time I turn my head, you can see the glitter both on my eyes and my cheeks, and it just draws so much attention to the face. It really does get me so many compliments. But the highlight does not end there. Lately, I've been leaning a lot towards super dewy makeup looks, and this has been a really go-to product for me. The Heinz True Dimension Radiance Balm in Clear. This is pretty much a clear balm highlighter that just gives you super dewy looking skin. I put it right on my cheeks with the palm of my hand, not with a stick directly to my face, because it will pick up the makeup, and when you softly blend it out, it just looks like your skin is glowing, very dewy. Now normally to get this effect, I always just use lip gloss, but it's just been really convenient having this stick. I don't have to use a brush. I can just easily use my hands and fingers to apply. So because of that, it's become a product that I've been reaching for a lot lately. Moving on to lips, of course, I tried a lot of new lip products from K-Beauty, and these ones stood out. First is the Roman Glasting Color Gloss in Nutty Vague. I'm truly a sucker for any sort of pale brown color. Think NYX Bit of Honey type vibes, and this is that perfect color. It is definitely more on the sheer side, but you can easily build it up. This went so viral when it first came out, and it's constantly sold out, and I see why. It's just very silky soft and lays really beautifully on the lips. And lastly, a product that I've talked about time and time again, the Para Ink Mood Glowy Tint. I'm using the shade Best Beige Menu, but this specific shade is not my favorite. I just love the entire line. It's insanely glossy, one of the best glossy lip tints I have in my collection, and the texture is a very soft jelly-like feeling, which feels very comfortable on the lips. It's just always been a holy grail favorite for me. And this is the finished look. It's so pretty. All these amazing K-Beauty products helped me get it, and now I'm really curious to know, what's your favorite K-Beauty makeup product? Please let me know in the comments below, because I'm interested. I hope this video helped in giving you some opinions about these products. Make sure to check out my other videos below on my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!